And how'd you end up out here? What were you saying?
My boyfriend got out of jail a few years ago, and I tried to go to my roommate's house and just change my outfit. My roommate flipped out, and he threw me out. I didn't know where to go or what to do, and I went to the library. I was applying for jobs and everything because now my ex, like I said, he passed on. His name was Jared. His dad was kind of rich, and he could have worked from home, and I didn't get why he didn't want to, like, take the opportunity to work from home with his dad, because I grew up with 6 brothers and sisters with a single dad. In New Jersey. My dad didn't realize, he kind of frowns on to this lifestyle. But what am I gonna do? Like I have to eat.
Right.
Like I have a lot of health ailments, about 30, and I'm not sure, but I could possibly have cancer. So.
Oh man, it's terrible.
Yeah, I'm hoping I don't, but I get a lot of like comments out here and catcalling. Sometimes you have to sit on a bench out here if you get stuck.
What happened with your mom?
My mom was very kind of flighty. She was in my life as much as she could be, but also, like she kind of tried to like live from Holly Hill to Daytona. And my dad, we were all younger. He didn't want her boyfriends to confuse us, or how many dogs she had.
Oh, she had a lot of dogs.
Yeah. When I lost my boyfriend, I thought I'd get out of this patch, but I'm trying to work on my social security for epilepsy, and my, I have really bad esophagitis. I can hear it.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of health ailments, and it's really hard to trust people out here. I mean, you see a lot of hooligans, and you kind of gotta go with the flow.
What's the craziest thing that happened to you out here?
The other night, I thought I was being followed by a group of people.
Really?
A group, yeah, literally. I was trying to walk to my old landlord's house to get some clothes at the end of Americana, because she still holds on to like boxes of my stuff. And there were a bunch of bikes like right behind me at like 4 a.m. And I'm walking in the middle of the road, and my mom's voice is ringing in my head. Walk in the light, have a weapon or a phone. Right now I don't have a phone, so.
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm like praying to God, and I had water on me, and I'm like, well, if I dehydrate, I guess that's good. But I ended up walking back toward here, but I got so freaked out that I sat at Palm Bay PD for a while, just tapping my fingers, and I'm like, now I'm gonna sketch out a cop. And I'm like, okay, so I'm wandering around, but everywhere it went throughout the plaza, I didn't feel safe. And usually, like I'll try to clean up at, the gym. I have a membership, so I'm sorry. But they don't open till like early in the morning.
That's where I just came from too.
Yeah, I love going to the gym.
Me too.
I like feeling clean. Right now, I haven't been yet. Like I'm working on getting some clean clothes, from Roses, and just like a hygiene bag, and probably head into the church to see what I can scrape up for food for the week.
So how do you usually make your money?
Usually, they call it flying a sign.
That's what they call this?
Yeah, and it is embarrassing because once your face is out there, it is out there. But you really have to take the comments with, this is how you're going to survive. And some people put anything helps, or they talk about their story. And the people who have, like really good penmanship, me, I just scribble that along.
Right.
I hope they can read it, it's really hard in Palm Bay because Winn-Dixie, they're always on my ass. Excuse my language, but they don't like it when I do this. But I don't have a choice. And my old roommate, he works in the meat department, and he's like, Nina, please don't. And I'm like, what do you want me to do?
Right, yeah.
Like I'll try to keep the traffic down, but I'll only be, here as long as I need to be,
Hello.
Hello. You got such little feet.
Are
I'm
they?
sorry.
I feel like they're big.
So what kind of blog?
What kind of blog?
Yeah, blog.
So it just pretty much puts people's story out there so people can understand and help other people in your shoes and stuff like that.
Never thought I'd be in this position. Like I said, my dad, I grew up in a big family, and it is shameful. I mean,
So you don't have anyone that'll help you out, like family-wise or none of that?
I mean, right now I'm trying to figure it out because I thought I was gonna end up staying in a house down the Groot, but my belongings were at the end of Americana. Excuse me.
So it just recently happened,
I mean,
kind of.
no one will return my calls for some reason, not even my mom, and that's really weird. But I mean, I make do, you know. And when I lose things on the street, you really got to train your mind to like accept it's just a materialistic thing and people matter more, because you have to keep replacing and you have to put up with comments, you know, when you do stink. You just have to go with the bare minimum, and you got to keep your head above water, you know, to get by. Like people in Cocoa that live on the beach that are homeless, I've never gone through that. I think I'd like that one a lot better.
That'd
because
be...
it's the beach. Your hair's so pretty.
You can wash off whenever.
Yeah. Well, that's why I like the gym too. You know, like sometimes I'll go in there and I'll just extra attention. You know, and the cold water on your head. It's
Better than nothing for sure.
Or the pool.
Yeah. Have you ever had a past with any drug or alcohol use or anything?
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I have liver disease, but it's managed, but I try not to like heighten it per se because of my esophagitis. I just got back from Orlando like a week and a half ago. I had 2 endoscopies, and they biopsied a part of my esophagus. They're testing it for cancer.
Oh man, this loud ass truck.
I'm sorry.
This loud truck.
Oh, okay.
So what was your choice? Was it alcohol?
Alcohol, yeah.
Alcohol.
I've never put a needle to my arm, surprisingly. The doctors have.
It's a cool tattoo.
Yeah, thank you. I wish I could afford more. My next one would probably be "May God be with you." You know,
It's a cool one.
I really do believe in God.
Oh.
I'm 30.
30. What's your zodiac?
I'm an Aquarius.
Awesome. I love Aquariuses.
Yeah. Yours?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you from here?
Are you originally?
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
New Jersey. I'm from Woodbury, New Jersey.
How'd you end up here?
My dad was in the union, and he found a better job out here, and that was when I was about 8 years old. So I've been here about 12 years, 13 years, on and off. Spent time in Georgia too.
They kind of like give up on you?
My dad has. My mom is more of a worrywart. They know I can pull it together, but they know that, you know, for me it's a challenge because I have a hard time, you know, with abandonment and, you know, people trying to control me. And I can work a job, but I'm also epileptic and, you know, like...
So it's hard to work a job?
Yeah.
And you can't get disabled or any of that? Have you tried that?
No, that's in the midst, yeah.
It's in the midst right now, okay.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to get my teeth fixed too. Like, I just had this one tooth, you know, from drinking. It's the acid erosion. And, like, it's hard to pull yourself together out here. You know, feel like a normal person again. Like, I have makeup in my bag, and when I put it on, I feel like the old me, but...
Right, yeah.
I want to be the new me, you know? And it's,
you and me both.
being out here it teaches you to respect things a lot more, you know, and people a lot more.
You have friends?
I want to call them friends, but not really, you know, because at the end of the day, you really have to push through on your own.
Yeah, and watch your back with people too, for sure.
Yeah, my boyfriend, he was always there for me, and he was the love of my life, and I still, every day I struggle without him. He wouldn't want me to live this life. But
And when did he pass?
he passed early in 2021.
Wow. So you've been struggling pretty much ever since then.
I mean, I could have got off the street, but there's times where, you know, like, if you can't, you know, get paid from a job at that that time, you know, you have no cash, you can't pawn anything, you can't borrow no money, you know, like, I'm not gonna steal it.
Right.
You know, like, I have to have food in my stomach, you know, or I'm gonna die. So, food and water is kind of what I try to concentrate on.
Do you still try to use any substances?
No,
No. That's
no,
good.
it's a waste of time, and it would only speed up, you know,
Your diseases
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
But no boyfriend, no girlfriend, it's just me out here. My sister, she's actually been homeless once or twice, and when she was out here, I tried my best to help her and give her some advice and kind of you know, keep her head above water, because there's a lot of people that judge.
Yeah. But she made it out.
Yeah, she lives in Utah now.
Oh, okay. So she lives somewhere else.
Yeah, she's very strong-willed, so, you know, like, she's the type to work 4 jobs at once and have a baby at the same time.
Right. And you can't do that because you got so much going on. Your health.
I wish I had a job. I really do. I used to work at a Deco and Petty's and a laundromat and Taco Bell. But me, you know, like, it's hard for me because of my tremors mainly. You know, like, people see you shaking at work and you freeze up, and it's kind of embarrassing, and you go on your lunch break and people just stare at you. It's kind of funny.
Right. Did you finish high school and stuff?
I got my GED.
Same here. Any advice you would give to other people in your shoes?
If you have to go through this, try to keep it a short-term goal, but, you know, I mean, don't let people bring you down out here. I've heard every insult in the book, and that'll only, you know, push you to be stronger. And if you have, you know, that out, take it, because there's no better time than to turn your life around than when someone can just pull up and say, hey, I'm not going to give you a few bucks or food, or, you know, take you to like AA or something. I'm going to put you in my house, give you a place to live and a job. Take it.
Take it,
Because
right.
it is the best thing that can happen to you. It's the thing that will get you on your feet. That's what I'm going through right now. You know, I'm supposed to be staying down here. I'm waiting to hear back.
Hopefully it all works out for you.
Yeah.
I wish you the best.
Thank you so much.